I record, and there is my friend Alberto Cantillana.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's pretty close. I've been practicing. So,
Right.
Alberto is the president, I guess, of Valle Verde and the multiple brands that you market.
Correct.
You're one of the largest growers of flowers in Ecuador, for sure. One of the top three, if I'm not mistaken. And so you control a lot of production, and obviously that leads us into where we are today. But tell us a little bit about Valle Verde.
Well, Willie, it's good to see you. Thank you for inviting me to this lovely meeting. Well, I'm here in Quito, Ecuador today, and I am the owner, general manager of 125 hectares in Cayambe and Tabacundo. We have over 1,300 employees at an altitude level of pretty high up. So when you come, you're going to get some oxygen from me. So about 10,000 feet almost. So
yeah, I prefer Mata Coco. They give you that in Peru. So
yeah, I'll get you that.
Okay.
So we're pretty high up, about 3,100 meters in altitude.
Way up there.
Way up there. So that's where we produce a quality rose. We have over 240 varieties. We're producing also ranunculus and spray roses. So we try to stay up with the scene of renewing new varieties. We renew about 4 to 5 hectares each year. So we have all the new varieties for our customers. And we've been successful because we simply produce a quality product. And I think our salespeople are there taking care of all of our clients.
Well, I can attest to that because a little history here. When I was working for Greenleaf way back when, Greenleaf was looking for some new suppliers and a new rose vendor. And part of my job was to try to find that rose or that vendor for them. And I sent samples from a bunch of high quality farms to the group at the time. And most of them said, yeah, these are really nice. These are really nice. These are really nice. And then finally I sent yours and I got calls back saying, oh no, these are better. These are better. We're willing to talk to this guy because these are better. So it was one of the few times that and it's sort of the legacy I left behind Greenleaf. Unfortunately, Greenleaf was not there to provide a legacy. But anyway, I was very happy to be showing your roses there. So I can attest to the fact that they're high quality.
Yeah, just so you know, we've been in business. I've been in business for over 21 years now. So, and I'm not stopping. And we're growing. We're looking to grow more this year. The business is doing well. Last year was a tough year for everyone. We managed to survive, and we're here, picking up the pieces and rolling and growing and just working with our clients.
Right, and you sell direct, or you sell through Miami and a number of different places, right?
Yeah, we sell to Miami. We sell to wholesalers. We also have a distribution office in Holland, in Westland, that we sell to our European clients.
Okay.
And we sell obviously to the Russian market. Right now, the way we're structured is we have 40% Russia, 30% Europe, and about 20% the US, and the rest goes to Asia. So that's how we're formatted right now.
It sort of begs the question, since a little bit of history here. The Russians were, it was probably more of your market way back when.
Correct.
And then they sort of blew up, but the Russians are back buying, and obviously you're selling 40%, so they're buying roses again.
Yeah, but I used to be 70% with Russia, so it was a big market for me. Now things have slowed down, prices have gone down in Russia, but I think our direct market is the U.S., so we're gearing towards that, and the Russians will always be there, I think. Okay. Our European market has grown quite a bit, which is good.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, grown quite a bit.
All right, so I've been reporting at length about the fact that the bouquet makers, who are desperate for production, have been running around Quito and and Bogota
Correct.
and wherever with their suitcases full of money, I think, trying to buy up farms and apparently somewhat successful. Are they knocking on your doors yet or what?
Yeah, they've knocked on my doors, but no, I think I still got about 20 more years left in
Okay.
me. So, and then what do I do if I sell my farms? There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, right.
I love Ecuador and I love the business. It's a very dynamic business, and you get to meet a lot of great people like you, Willie, throughout the years. So, and basically, your clients become your friends in the end. And
Yeah.
I think it's a way of life. I think flowers bring a lot of happiness to people. They bring a lot of I don't know positiveness and optimism, especially in these hard times. So I'm sticking around.
I think it's the demand is probably is certainly leading us to believe all that because people are home, they want flowers, they're in their house, they want plants, they want so it's and we've been doing the same thing. You know, I got a new old house here in Orlando, so we've been landscaping a little bit and just finding stuff is difficult. You go to the nurseries and they're like, well, we're out of this and we're out of that. You know, how about this? Because people are just buying stuff up like crazy.
Right, right.
Um,
People are
so
home. They got to maintain their homes.
why not? And it's nice to have flowers and plants in your home. So how has COVID? Obviously, COVID kicked you in the butt like everybody else, but
Correct.
are your production numbers coming back?
Everything's coming back. We're back to par. We're producing every hectare that we have. We what we did for the COVID, we reduced 20 hectares and we took out 20 hectares.
Oh,
And what we did with our employees, which is something I think interesting, is those people that didn't have place to work, we let them go, but we still paid them a salary. Uh, we paid them half the salary for about 6 months. But now we're backing up. Everybody's working again. And quote unquote, we didn't fire anyone because obviously we all need to work. We all need to live and eat every day. So our employees are very, very happy with what we did. And we're back 100%. All of
so
our hectares are back in production.
they came back when it was time. Okay.
Yeah,
But it's true that during the COVID and during that whole last year, essentially, it was difficult to get workers to the farms and safely and all that sort of stuff. So that's where the production cycle sort of got disrupted. Yeah.
correct, correct. We took measures to make sure everything was sanitized, and some people got sick, but luckily no one has died. But everybody's back, which is good. We're still in this pandemic. We're still taking measures. So we're trying our best. We're trying our best to produce a quality rose for our clients.
Well, and that you do. And how many brands do you have these days?
I have a few brands, but the story is a good story, I think, and I'll tell you why I have a lot of different brands. When I first started in Cayambe with 8 hectares, I didn't have any clients. So I went to Russia to a show, met a Russian guy who's still my client. He came to Ecuador a month later after my visit, and he said to me, "You're going to grow amazing quality stuff here. I'll take all of your production." I said, "Perfect. Please deposit 500,000 on my account, and we'll see if it's true or not." So my wife calls me the next week and says, "Hey, we have $500,000 in the account." I was like, "Oh no, I should have told him 1 million. I thought he was bluffing." So that's how we got started. After the first year, he said a couple of varieties didn't work, and then I told him, "Look, I can't, give you exclusivity because you need to take every variety. They're all new. They're new plants."
Right.
And he said, "Well, why don't you make a new brand and sell another brand to Russia?" So I came up with Foxy Roses.
Right.
My first brand was Valle Verde. Second was Foxy Roses. I think it's a neat name. And for Americans, it's very obvious. A
Yep.
beautiful woman,
Foxy.
beautiful flowers. And then we have Pacific Sun, which is a farm that we bought that was right next to us, 25 hectare farm. And we kept the name Pacific Sun. I think it's a great name because we're on the Pacific. And then we have Rosa Nova, which is a farm in Tabacundo. And now we have a farm, Sky Roses, which is in Cayambe. So those are our brands for now.
And there different elevations so you can grow different varieties better, or are they all very high?
they're between 2,800 through 3,100 meters in altitude.
Hmm.
So there is a difference. Clients sometimes prefer one from the other. It's whatever they like, I send. And if I don't have enough of one farm, then I'll tell them I'm sending you from another farm because I need to fill your order. And it's fine. It's worked out fine. We haven't had any issues or problems. So,
So are you eager to buy more farms too? I know that you were on a buying spree a couple of years ago. So
yeah, I'm still looking.
Okay. Okay.
But I look for a specific type of farm. Altitude is very important, and you know what varieties they have. So I just don't buy anything because I mean I know I've been here 21 years, so I know the industry. I know what clients want.
Right. And you know a bad farm when you see one.
Correct, which I did last week. I
They're
won't
out,
mention it.
yeah, they're out there. You know, and I'm assuming that the bouquet makers, at least from what I've seen, are not buying desperate farms. They're buying, you know, productive, good farms.
Good farms.
Yeah. Qualisa, I think they bought Qualisa or
Yep.
yeah,
Guacolisa. It's a good farm.
it was a
It's
good
right
farm.
next to Sky Roses, so I know the quality is good. So they've made some good choices.
You know, we saw that during, I don't know, a few months ago, there was a hailstorm down there and we saw hail coming in. Somebody took a video of hail, you know, like a river of hail going through the, so like, whoa.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
another Dutch grower, I think. Really
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, those are all the risk of agriculture. Weather is tough sometimes,
yeah,
but you gotta go through it.
insects and weather and all sorts of things. And has the weather really been, I won't say that word, anyway, lousy?
It's been lousy. It was lousy for Valentine's. It rained every day. It was terrible. We had no luminosity at all. There was no sun, and but the last couple of weeks it's been really nice. So production for Mother's Day is going to be up to par. Is going to be great. We're going to have all the production that we need to fill the orders.
Well, that's a mouthful because a lot of people are not willing to say that yet, I think. Of course, I haven't talked to that many growers, but anyway, you know, I know my family is trying to figure out, my brother's trying to figure out, you know, what kind of trucks he's going to need. And Mother's Day's, it's a little unpredictable this year versus last year. So you just don't know. But
Now you don't know the demand, you don't know the production, but production is coming on better than Valentine's Day.
okay.
I
Well,
can
the
see
demand
that.
is there. So if the production's there, the two will meet and there'll be lots of flowers around, I suspect. But I, you know, we've seen warnings from a lot of retailers that are reading some blogs of different things. Everybody's saying, you know, allow us to do substitutes because we can't find these specific varieties or they're difficult or they're, you
Right.
know, and the prices are high right now. It's almost holiday pricing is,
Correct.
which is wild. I mean, the business is, anyway, the good news is hopefully people are making money all around the flower business and it'd be good for the flower business. And I think also that, you know, it sort of untapped or took the cork out of the bottle. And you know how
Right.
many years you and I've been around a long time, you know, we've always been
Correct.
compared to Europe. If the Americans would just buy flowers like the Europeans, you know, we wouldn't have enough flowers. And while
Correct.
that's not exactly true, but I think we've come a whole lot closer. The Americans starting to get it. Okay, go to the supermarket, whatever, go to the florist, grab a bunch,
I
take it
think
home,
so.
and you got flowers in your house. And
I think so.
I
I
think,
really do.
okay,
I
so
think
you're
Americans are putting more flowers in their home than before.
for sure, and I think it's a wonderful thing for all of us. So you're bullish and optimistic on Mother's Day.
I am very optimistic. So we just got to make sure we produce a quality rose for our clients that their clients are happy with.
Well, I have no doubt that you will do so. Anyway, so let's do a little prospecting. What do you see 5 years from now? What do you see out there? What's
No, I think we'll be doing great. I think this pandemic thing's going to go away hopefully by next year, by 2022, and the market's going to be there. I think the U.S. market is growing. People are buying flowers. Europeans are buying flowers. We just got to get over this pandemic, and once we do, I think it's going to be very healthy for all of us to continue in the flower business.
okay? Hey,
I'm
Expo
optimistic.
Flores. Expo Flores. Are they having a show or what's going on?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
And
I don't know.
there's nothing on the website I hope they're listening because they don't communicate very well.
I'll tell them.
Please do, because it's,
That's Alejandro.
I'm trying to promote the show if there is one, or I would love to get news out of Ecuador. I mean, as I told you, I mean, nobody's from Ecuador is talking. I got a couple friends there that might talk to me, but for the most part, the associations don't talk to me. And maybe they don't want to. So I hope they will reach out a little bit, because I'd love to interview them. I'd like to, sort of get the pulse of what's going on in Ecuador. And you've given it to us, but you're one grower, a large grower, but nonetheless, I'd like to have so if you have contacts there, tell them to reach out to me, please.
I will, Willie. I will, certainly will.
All right, my friend, it's been a fun time with you, and thank you for spending time with me and for giving us an update. And I look forward to seeing you again in person.
Hopefully soon.
Family and maybe the dogs someday.
Great. All right, Willie. Thank you for the invite.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Ciao.